Hello everyone, this is Irida67 and welcome to the episode 7 of the KookyStream. Unfortunately, this episode we was able normally I should be talking on the episode 7 about everything regarding women walking around the world. So the main idea was that I was going to um how to say we really have normally have a few women coming to the live stream and talking about their job and everything regarding their job, what we are doing, how they are living, what's coming up different country regarding the law of women, the salary and everything regarding the how to say everything regarding pregnancy and how the relationship with other guys. It would be very interesting to talk about this topic because I know from coming from different countries, not the same, and they are actually not how to say women are not actually doing the same thing, different. I mean, it's not the same thing. So unfortunately, we do not have um, the women. They are not. I mean, the person that that were coming to the live stream, they are not available. So tonight I'm gonna talk about time traveling. Um, This is something. This is one of the subjects that is. Oh, it's not kind of. It's not starting on my. I'm checking because there is some problem. Should have start. Subject that is. Oh, it's not. Okay, now it is starting. Okay. So I'm gonna share on the platform right now. On Facebook. All right. Here and also. Alright, so I'm going for a different subject tonight because we haven't got anybody else here. So we are going to talk about time traveling. This is some subjects that I just everybody was wishing that well, or maybe let's say that scientists, because I'm not a very good person to talk about this subject because I mean I'm not a scientist, so I don't know exactly every details that were coming up regarding this subject. So for me, it's something that people have been talking a lot about since a very long time. They are willing, or they are people are searching to actually trying to find a way to time travel through the space, through the past, through not through the present, but to the near present, and on the future as well. And I would say that I don't know. Let's say that for example, that imagine that somebody have been finding a way to time traveling into another
The waves crash on the rocks.
I would say
Day in,
another
day out.
in
The
the
sound would
past.
drive you mad. Not
And do you even
personally, of course.
realize, I
You're
mean, do
strong,
you realize,
you're
like,
brave, you're
for
sound of
example,
mind,
some people
and you
imagine
just
that
might stay
people
that
are
way
using
with the
that
help of the one
and they
they call the
decided to,
Comte
how
Alphonse
to
de
say,
Marteau.
do something good or
Coordinate
do
with your
something
teammates
bad.
to kill in unison.
The person
Teamwork
is that
is your
the
key to
problem is
survival.
that I think, in my opinion, that if, for example, somebody just try to avoid an event to happen, I think um, the amount of elements that are going to change is completely huge. For example, like I was watching how to say, a kind of movie when they are trying to make, I mean, like in the movie they have I mean, a machine to not to time traveling, and they're trying to avoid that John Kennedy to not get killed. And what's happened that each time they were able to avoid that this person to not be killed, something wrong is happening. Like, for example, um, they avoid that this guy not get killed after, like, over things in the over sequence of time. I mean, I would say events, really wrong event happen even badly, in a worse thing. And they are like, oh no, it is not how it have to work. And then, like, they tried maybe one, two, or three times to avoid John Kennedy to not get killed. And that person, I mean, in the end they realize that they cannot change the past. It is impossible. It is impossible to change the past because um, they are actually going to change too much. Um, to change too much the how to say, the future. And they let go at the end of the movie. They just let go. They just let the person, I mean, John Kennedy, I mean, get it killed, and let the real present happen. So the thing is that, I also say, if you have a machine to time traveling, what you will have, what's the thing is that you cannot really define what is good or what is bad to change in the past, because it is from your own perspective, you know. And it's going to have a huge, it can have a huge impact in the future. For example, I was watching um Futurama. I was watching Futurama, and he had the power to be able to return in the past and to know who is his family, to know who is his grandpa, to know who is his grandma and everything. And he knew, for example, that his very descendants, um, one of his descendants was about to get killed for some reason. And what has happened is that his descendants were doing a war, and he didn't want that this guy to get killed. So because if he was getting killed, he won't be able to live. And what has happened is that um, he was, I mean, his like his descendant, or his ascendant, was in kind of a training war with his I mean, his over colleague. And he said to his assistant, oh yeah, stay there in this in this home so you won't get killed. And what has happened is that this home that the guy stays there was a place for the it was a place in order to people get experience. I mean, more of nuclear experience. So he get killed. His accident. I mean, Fry kind of killed his accident from just excuse me. Just kill his accident. So actually what happened is he killed him and he said to himself, oh, if he is killed, I'm not living in the, I won't be able to be lived in the future. So which means that he just slept with accident, his wife that was supposed to be living with his that was pretty funny to kill it. And he did that, and yeah, he slept with her, and after that he was born. I mean, after a decade he was born because he saved the how to say, the he said everything by sleeping with his accident. It was not a good thing to do, to be honest. And and that was pretty funny. This anime was pretty funny in the end. So so which means that for me it's like, okay, they're trying to fix something, but it's like that the universe is completely aware of what you are doing, and like you have no real action to do. Like it's like that you don't have the power to change things. I feel like it, to be honest. So also I was talking about another movie that I watched. It was about, let's say, Back to the Future. In English, I think that oh fuck. Trying to fix something right now. I thought it was a pretty good movie, to be honest. In French we call it Retour vers le futur. I think in English it's Back to the Future, but I'm not even sure about that. The future. Streaming.
New sequence reached. Extra time.
New enemy. Powered advanced. They detect anyone in their view faster. Approach from behind.
So I watched all the movie from Back into the Future. I
Far more suspicious. So use abilities like disguise.
Back to the Future, okay. Pretty interesting to see. Like I was watching it, and what was, I mean, there were a big comparison because last year was the year when the people were supposed to arrive for real back. That was pretty funny, and they had and they make a big comparison between the movie and what's happening in this year, I mean 2015, and it shows that most of the things that was supposed to be like the men are going to run faster as an athlete was real. Other things like the main was we be able to travel faster through the different. Thank you. Um. Mhm.
Loading game session.
Okay, so guys, I'm pretty tired. It's 10 a.m. almost half. So I'm trying to keep it up. So I was really interesting to see that when they do some differences for Back to the Future to what was happening, I mean, right now, was pretty funny. So there's a thing that was pretty funny as well is the overboard when we are talking about the overboard
The
on
Havana,
in Back to the
treasure of the
Future
West
is
Indies, haven
kind
to the
of
poor, seat of the rich, replete with nooks, crannies, and
kind of
Complete the sequence to earn more time.
that's kind of maybe real at the same time because right now we have overboards. You can kind of just
New sequence reached. Extra time. Your objective
war
is to
with it
find targets, collect healthy
and
kill them.
oh my god.
infection sequence. Each item re-enables your kills for a short time. Use them wisely.
Healthy packets collected. Kill action temporarily enabled. All infected targets removed. Success. Infection suppressed.
Okay, so
Targets available.
I tried the overboard one time and it was pretty funny to use the overboard. um
New sequence reached.
I found my balance about it. It was pretty hard to use it,
Collect
but
healthy
finally I just was it was pretty balanced and everything. I mean, pretty hard. Sometimes people are saying that okay, the overboard is not doesn't look like the real overboard, and
action temporarily.
you have to actually oh man, I'm getting stunned. Really? This thing is there for me or what?
Kill action disabled. Healthy packets collected. Kill action temporarily enabled.
To be honest, I didn't completely prepare the topic because I wasn't supposed to talk about that. But yeah. So there are some stuff that I am interesting about the fact, not about the fact to traveling for real, is the fact that right now
Reached.
you still have some of remaining
Situation before striking to avoid being stunned.
remaining stuff from the past. Oh, what? Really?
Time.
Or did I get killed? Okay. I didn't notice there was somebody else here. Die. Like for example, when you are going to the museum, or when you are going to visit some famous, completely famous um, building, you see that actually uh, that remaining the past is still there in the present. And this is really interesting to see. I mean, when I'm going to the museum and I'm checking the different painting, you are wondering that, I mean, very different painting could I mean, I mean, from different ages. So you are, I mean, like, asking to yourself, because, for example, with art, you have some kind, a lot of different paintings from different periods, and you're wondering how did they transitioning from different period in order to do this painting. And when you see the transitioning as well, you're asking to yourself which kind of material did they use for the transition of um, their material, watery. Um, I feel like very admirative when I'm watching the painting of the different people, because I'm just wondering to myself, when did they have the time to do this thing? I mean, how they were able to live, and for example, watching some Renaissance picture. I mean, the painting they have using they have some paintings which are really huge and really, I mean, big, and you like, oh wow, this is insane, because the details and the materials that they use is just on the details is pretty interesting to see, and
Your final frontier. You'll
you
just be
like
visiting, of course.
transported
Unless you
in the
develop a
past
taste for
in
the
a way,
stench of rotting
because
flesh.
it is something
Somewhere around
that
here,
you
your
are
last precinct, Adrian Flood waits.
you are just like making yourself at the place of the person who are painting, saying to yourself, how do I do that? How many times am I going to do? And
Apply every
the vision of the past
and you will have no problem in succeeding.
comparing to the vision of the future, I mean the vision of the present is just crossing crossing together, and you feel amazed. Sometimes I'm wondering what will happen if I go back to the past and I'm a painter and that I'm doing all that stuff. And how am I going to live? I'll be a man? Will I be a woman? Will I take care of different? I mean, how do I take care? How do I have a family? Is everything was? I don't know if you can. If we can say that things were hard, because each period, people are living like it's hard. So each time it's hard. Now it's hard. In the future it will be hard. In the present it will be hard. Every time it's hard. So yeah. Um, like for example, in the different to say.
New sequence reached. Extra time. Your objective is to synchronize with your teammates to kill all targets simultaneously.
When I'm going to the different building, like for example, I went to Notre Dame or to Eiffel
New sequence reached.
or whatever monument.
New sequence.
Just like for example the Eiffel Tower,
The infected target.
where they built it in the 19 something. Yeah.
Healthy packets collected. Kill action temporarily enabled.
Like I'm wondering to myself, like, okay, they took that amount of day to in order to build this building. After that, we had all the people, the visitors, the the different guys that went to visit the Eiffel Tower before I was born. So these people are dead. But you have, when you are watching a building, for example, you are thinking of all those different. Oh, what? He opened it? Seriously?
New sequence reached.
Oh,
Extra time.
fuck this guy.
New sequence reached. Extra time. Your objective is to defend the chests from enemies. Kill them to start the percentage.
So
My precious.
get to do acrobatic kill.
This chest is mine.
Yeah, this chest is nice. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello, contractors. Welcome. This is actually about time travel. So yeah, I was talking about time travel, to be honest, because I was talking about not only the different machines that you can use to time travel, but I was talking as well about the different movies that I saw were about time travel. I was about talking also about what is it good or is it bad to change the the present and the future? And I was also talking about time travel in the sense that when you are visiting different monuments or different when you are going to visit different monument, painting, museum, some stuff like this, you are actually connected to the past, and you are actually connected to the past and the future as well, because you are just sometimes when you I'm going to different museum, I'm just watching, and you are just wondering how people were living in this time and how I will be doing in this time. So yeah. So for me, if I had like, let's say that if I had how to say um if I had so a machine, I think I will just travel to um all the different period from the beginning of the beginning of everything, like prehistoric, to see for real the dinosaur and everything. I'm also interesting to see I would be interesting to see everything about the Renaissance. How people were wearing a lot of stuff, different stuff, because mostly because of Assassin's Creed, I think, in my opinion, because
Tense. But you
it was
made
so
it. Give yourselves a
interesting
round of
to
applause
see.
for
I mean,
earning
how
this.
people were painting, how people were eating, the
Breaking news.
conversation,
There
the
has been a
government,
glitch in the system.
and everything.
The preceptors, they're acting a
So,
little
but I think that this time is
You'll see.
pretty hard. Pretty, I mean,
It's
as a
probably just a
woman.
bug,
So I
but
don't know.
to be on the
Maybe
safe side, you need an
with the
expert
machine, you
team
will
to
be
go
able
back in
to
and clear it
just
up. That would be you. Find them, eliminate them, use what you've learned.
change
You're
yourself
going to need it.
as a man with a certain age, so you will be able to be an aristocrat, not only a peasant. So if you are an aristocrat, you try to just to have a conversation with the king, and or maybe trying to buff some different painting, and so the different how to say the different painters and everything. So yeah, so this is the main idea so far of my live stream. So do you have any question, any Any ideas? What do you want? I mean, about time traveling. Do you think do you think this is a good idea to change the past? Or do you think it is a bad idea to change the past? I don't know if you're still here. Because for me, let's say that if for example in my life I will go to change the past, for example, I'm not sure if it is. I'm not sure if in the sense that, let's say that everything that I have done in the past, I don't regret it. In the sense that I don't like to have to regret doing things in the past. So, pretty bad. I don't know. Deep topic. Yeah, because I think that if you are going and change something in the past, it's gonna have a huge consequences. Because like you cannot even decide for yourself if you do something, if you change something in the past, it will have over consequences. Because if you do it just for yourself, you will just gonna be really selfish. If um if you if you go and I think that your universe itself is kind of interacting with everybody, and and everybody is interacting with everybody in the same time. So if you do something like I'm going to change this because it is better, oh, and then the consequences is that, oh, the consequences is jack, oh yeah, finally it's a bad consequences in the end.
For game sessions.
I want Yeah, I was talking last time about, I mean, earlier about a movie that I was watching. They discovered they were able to time traveling, and they were trying to not get John Kennedy getting killed. And it ended up finally that when the first time they tried to just avoid this guy to get killed, after that, John Kennedy got killed by the other person that was supposed to get killed. And they changed it again. They went in the past again. They changed the thing. Other people were killed, and John Kennedy was alive. So each changed it.
Seconds remain.
Something,
Then kill them.
something wrong happened, and they end up at the end of the movie to just completely, I mean, avoid
Extra target kill.
avoid to use to use that matching. I thought it's pretty funny, to be honest. I thought and
Multi-kill.
I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of people, like when they don't take decision, or they are I mean afraid to take decisions, they are regretting it, and they are wishing to actually go back in the past. And the first thing, in my opinion, that you have to be aware of is that you have to be sure about the decision. Even if you are not sure about the decision you are going to do, you have to be sure about the decision. So because actually some people, they don't actually do anything, and like, oh yeah, I wish I go to the past to do this thing, so I will have this thing. The thing is that, yeah, you have waited too long, or you have actually not um not taking into action. And like, for example, I was watching some stuff about what people are regretting doing when they were dead. I mean, before they died. Hello, the new person on the stream. who is watching. There are different. I saw that there are like when people are dying, there are like there are the 5 main reasons we are regretting not doing in their life. Like the first reason was, oh, I regret I have worked too much. Like for example, I agree about that because just getting into the realization that, for example, me, I am working for somebody else dream. I am working every day, but the thing is that I don't have much time to do the thing for myself. Of course, I like doing things, but I don't want that in the end of my life. I said, oh yeah, I've been working all that time to have all that money, but haven't been doing the thing that I wanted to do. And like in your deathbed, you hear and you say to yourself, "Oh, crap! All that years have been wasted. I don't want this kind of thing in the end of the life." You say to yourself, "Oh yeah, which I can go back, but you can. This is just impossible." The second thing was people were saying that I am not. I regret I haven't living my life purpose. Like people are really too scared about doing greating things.
The game session is about to start.
For dying. Like for example, people were out too scared. Like for example, people they are doing, for example, most of the time they are doing things because their parents say to them, "Oh yeah, you have to do this work in order to be able to do that thing." And they are like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to do this thing because my parents said so. Because my parents said so, I'm going to do this studies. So my parents will be proud of me." And then you realize that you're doing it for the prestige, not for the prestige of your family being happy that you have done this thing, not for the fact that you are actually doing things for yourself, you know. And this is pretty a sad thing. Like for example, me, I've always been able to do the things that I wanted. I wanted to be an IT engineer, but I realized that I really love to do over things. So I am in the process to learn over skills in order to not regretting not having mastering all the stuff. It's not about life is moving. You are meeting other people. You are trying to get in touch and being open to do other things to your life. So the third thing, I wish I had the courage to express my feeling. I think it's most about, let's say, it was saying many people suppress their feeling in order to keep in pace with others. As a result, they settled for microbe existence and never became to where they are truly capable of becoming. And many develop illness relating to the bitterness of resentment they carry as a result. That's the thing. When you are not solving the problem, when you have some problem, you are not solving. Oh my god, what the hell? What? I want to get up from this. Are you serious? Extra target, no. And so that's the problem with when you keep going doing stuff and you hide in your feelings, and because of some event, some some event that has happened, or because you are proud or not, or you are afraid that somebody is going to tell you something, or you are stuck in a legacy. It's end up that you are not actually into just for the proud of something. You are not actually going to do this thing, and this is pretty bad because you can change. Everybody can change. What? Okay, so the first thing is I wish I had stayed in touch with my friend. Often they would not truly realize the full benefit of old friends until they're dying. What? It was not only possible to track them down. Many had become so coached that their own live that they had get golden friendship slip over the age years. There are many deep regrets about not giving friendship the time and effort they deserve. Everyone misses their friend when they are dying. I agree about that. I think when you get older, it's pretty hard to get friends. So, in my opinion, it's like uh, it's done. Like some of the friends are pretty gold. I have a few friends that I have since college. I still know them. I say that because they are women. So somebody's missing. Oh, what? What is wrong with that person? And I am aiming to keep getting in touch with her because they are the person that you can trust and you can just reconnect with them after a few years, you know. This is interesting. So the first thing is I wish that I have let myself be happier. Say that this is impolitely common. Many did not realize until the end that happiness is a choice. They stay stuck in old patterns and habits. The soul-called comfort and familiarity overflowed into their emotion, as well as their physical lives. Fear of change had them pretending to others. Oh, I'm going to get stunned. And what is this? That we are content deep within the longer and love properly as their stillness, as their life again. I agree about that. I think the fact to be happy is just within yourself. You have to make yourself 100 happy. Make other people happy. To enjoy and to attract other people that are happy. There will always be other things coming up. What do you mean? There will be always other things coming up. Like one scenario is the outcome of another scenario. Yeah. I so agree about that. Because like I have been watching some psychology stuff, even some moves on psychology stuff. They say that, for example, relationship. Um, yeah, it's okay. Maybe next time, if you want, you can join the party and talk about something else. So all over topics that you'd be interested in. Like I saw that, for example, psychology stuff about the whole universe moving. They say that everybody you are supposed to meet them. Every relationship you are supposed to be in, you are supposed to be in there. If the relationship doesn't work, it is supposed to not work. But in the same time that the universe is keep going and you are going to, you have to just you have to learn from the past. Oh my god, what the hell? This is just It is just a mess here. So, like, in order to be able to just don't get the same pattern, if I mean for your life, if you are in a legacy, you have to just make yourself into, like for example, for relationship, you have to make yourself 100%, happy and keep going about yourself, yourself. Once you are able to do that, you are going to attract other type of people. So, which means that people, when they get older and they just, they are getting more experience, if they are staying in the same pattern, wondering or regretting each time over the day, all the time, what they are doing, that means that they have to change something for themselves to not meet the same other people that are maybe winning their life or something like this. Um, I think that makes sense. If you are wishing for a better life, you have to increase your own self happiness. So you won't be able to regret not having making choices for a better happiness. Um, that's my opinion. I saw as well, yeah, about like sometimes people are saying everything is written, so like you cannot really change the movement of the universe so far. You have to do. You have to do what you're supposed to do, and what you're supposed to do, like live your life purpose. In my opinion, I will talk it like this. If you are able to live your life purpose, you won't kind of, let's say, you will be able to learn from the past, not regretting what you have done, but being happy for what is happening right now, and also being able to how to say, be able to love what you are doing. So when the thing, so when you be looking in the past and see that, oh yeah, I've done this thing in order to be able to look better for myself, and have done all this thing, I'm so proud of me, because I won't regret having doing those action in order to better myself. And so you won't regret. You won't regret that the past has happened, because if this event didn't happen for you if this event didn't happen, you won't be able to do that changing for the present, and and then you are just you saw that this all of this event from the past have to be done until I realize that I have to change something. And yeah, so finally it's like, even if in the past was pretty hard to handle and you wish it have changed some way, finally, if the things are getting better because you say to yourself, I'm going to learn from the past and don't do the same mistake, living my life purpose, you will say, okay, this thing has to happen. Then you are happy that cannot happy, but satisfied that it was for the greatness in the end. The event was for the greatness. Oh, what? Really?
Triple multi-kills.
Yeah. So
New targets available.
yeah, that is so far.
Extra time.
It's been 15 minutes. That is so far what I have to say about time traveling. Oh, there is another thing. Um, the mindset, the mind itself, the mindset of everybody is kind of time traveling as well, because we are like, oh, the sometimes even if you have an event that happened in the past, or your event that you want that is going to be in the future, it is time traveling because you are living in the present, the past, the present, in the future in the same time. But I mean, the present is there. The past is it's a kind of dimension, is your head, is the future as well, because it is not here yet. The past is not here. The present is here, but the future is not going to happen. So, like for example, if you reach the term action to happen in the future, and you are still thinking in the present, oh yeah, I want this thing to happen. I want this girl to be mine, or this thing, and after that, you are getting. Oh my God, this what the hell? You are rushing. Are you serious? Okay. So like you have the like the kind of a dimension in your mind. You have this dimension of the present, the future, and the past. And sometimes, let's say, some people get stuck either in the past and the future in the same time. And I saw that a lot. Like when people are regretting stuff, we already talk about that, or maybe they are just trying to change something in the past in their mindset, and the thing is that they are getting stuck, or maybe they are just trying, maybe in the real life they are doing action that maybe I should be done in the past, but like maybe searching for answer in the present. The thing is that most of the most thing which is important is that people, I mean, it is impossible to fix the past if the thing that wasn't solved. And there are people, like for example, they get some they got toxic relationship, or maybe they were abused by other people, and physically the action from the past remain in the present, and it is affecting a lot the future. And this is happening a lot to, I mean, let's say to everybody when they are oh, what is that guy? And let's say yeah, when they are, let's say they are, I won't say they are allowing the pain, like you have a pain, or you went for a breakup, you're still thinking about the past and the great moment that you have with that person, and you are getting stuck. There are some people that they can get away from the breakup, and then they are trying to say that, oh yeah, before it was so awesome, now I'm alone, I'm single, I am I cannot do anything, I won't be able to find this person. So when people are setting their mindset like this and saying too much in the past, there is no way they can do any action in the present in order to have a brighter future. And it's a kind of time traveling, in my opinion, because it's your mindset. If, for example, people are thinking to themselves, oh, I need to move on from this person because this person wasn't the best for me. Maybe the past, I mean, the future, the past is telling me, uh, um, telling me that I need to learn. I need to learn. Oh, grab kill. Haha. Oh no, that's a decoy. Oh. Yeah. So, they have to convince, people have to convince themselves that what we are going to see in the future is better than what it was in the past. Otherwise, there is no way that people can move on. And like, for example, if you say to yourself, okay, something awesome is going to happen this year, or maybe I will be able to get very, very fit this year, and I am very, very, very into it. I'm very into the fact of getting, oh wow, what the hell, to get the things done. Like, for example, if when people are getting into that mindset, just to be just and for the future, they are doing the action for the future. They say it, and it is working in the end. In the end, it's working when you are just very determined for the future and you doing the actions of present for the future and let those go the past. It is going to work because, oh, what? I don't know. What the hell am I doing? So so yeah, this is this is one of the things that so far this is one of the of my ideas for time traveling. So this is so far my ideas. There is 3 minutes left for the 1 hour that I was talking. I would like to know that if you have, if you are interested to talk about different stuff, maybe next live stream we can talk about something deeper. I am talking about everything. The KookyStream, I am streaming every week about a subject, a different subject, and also I like when there are a lot of people, and I like when there are a lot of people who are talking, I mean, in a party and do and yeah, and it shares their opinion regarding any subject. I already talked about different stuff like Assassin's Creed, and also I talk about if Assassin's Creed we return or not. I talk about different subjects. So if you have a subject, for example, next week you want to talk about, there's plenty subject I want to talk. Like we can talk about microtransaction. We can talk about if you think that AC will return ACMP. We return or not. If there is something to do, I mean, what will be your dream AC? What will be, for example, we can talk about hobbies as well. We can talk about workouts, the importance of eating, all that stuff. Yeah. So there are a lot of different subjects I can talk about, and that I will be maybe next week talking about something. I mean, abstract or maybe real. Let's see. I don't know exactly, to be honest.
Kill the final target. Triple multi-kill. Your objective is
Alright,
to
that's the
keep your
last.
teammates. To kill all targets simultaneously.
That's the last. Okay. Let's hope we are going to make it, to be honest. Need one more. Oh, finally! We thanked it. We did it. Such a right topic. Yeah, that's true, to be honest. Yeah. Are the topic relating to essay or whatsoever? I'm talking about everything. The first few topics that I was talking and in the cookie stream, it was about how to say, how to be motivated to play AC. That was the first topic, and after that I talk about different topic. What should be improved about Assassin's Creed multiplayer. I talk about, you can see in the even in my the history of the different videos. I talked about how the game can affect the behavior of the players, what should be improved in AC. The importance of Assassin's Creed multiplayer we talked about 1 month earlier, because for us it is my first. For me, it's my first my first AC, so I was talking about that. I talk about the tournament of Assassin's Creed Whispers. I talk about the special Valentine's Day. We were talking about different relationship. It was pretty funny so far, to be honest. Oh my god, that was pretty funny. So I'm talking about every subject that is hitting my mind, because for me, I am interesting to I'm very interesting to share. I mean, each other culture. Yeah. By the way, I have to yeah, I would like to know in which city are you living in Denmark, because I'm going to Denmark next month. I will be going to Copenhagen, and I don't know exactly in which city are you living. I will be going to go Denmark during Copenhagen during 3 days, and I don't know if you are living in the city next to, so we can meet up if you want. If you are interested. So yeah, so I check it on Twitter. On Twitter or something. I don't know exactly. It was Twitter or something like this. I don't know if it is. I think it's Twitter. I was checking some stuff. Let's see. Dust. Oh, cool. So we can meet up if you want. I am going to I will be going to Copenhagen in March from let's say which I'm going to tell you the date exactly. So we can meet up if you want in Copenhagen. I will be going 3 days. Let's say. Oh, nice! I give you a gift too. Oh, cool! That's so cool. Oh my god. Okay. I think I need to end this live stream. Maybe we can talk. I don't know, in the party if you want, or do you want to talk in the party, or because the live stream is just it's not about. Oh my god, this is so cool. I'm so happy. So what other date am I going to in March in Denmark? Let me see. No. So we can. I'm going to end the live stream right now, so we can talk in the chat whatsoever. Okay. All right. Thanks everybody for watching this